MK Ultra Podcast starts right now.
3, 2, 1.
Hello, everybody. Welcome back to the MK Ultra Podcast. I'm Marco.
I'm Kevin.
Let's talk about this.
Once again, Illinois weather. I tell you, one day you'll be out on your towel doing a nice little suntan. Next day you'll be shoveling that porch. Next time you'll see ponds of water in your yard. And then we'll have that maybe like half a day where it's nice.
It's cold. It's fucking cold. I'm done. No. Jesus.
Where it's nice for once.
No. I'm really done with the cold.
Mm-hmm. Spring needs to come.
Literally, is it Tuesday? Yes.
Yes, Tuesday.
So Monday, 3 days ago on Saturday, it got up to 70, and in some places with sunny weather, or sun like in view, like 75. I was sweating my ass off at work. Sleeves rolled up and everything. This morning, and I woke up, my balls were tucked into my chest. It was so cold.
Yeah.
Oh, my God.
Yeah, that day that it was like 70, I remember I had to change out of this hoodie because it was just so hot wearing outside.
It was hot.
I wore my cream white hoodie. That's a first for me. I never wear white hoodies. Like, I even remember because that was the night I went to hang out with my coworkers and we watched Tick Tick Boom.
What is that?
Tick Tick Boom?
The prequel or like the prequel to what?
To me, it's like a prequel to Rent.
Oh, okay, that's what you said.
This is starring Andrew Garfield, too, which he does an amazing job. Still a little bit upset at the SAG Awards that Will Smith won for King Richard over Andrew Garfield. But they're 1-1. Andrew won the People's Choice, and I think Will Smith was nominated, too.
Are they going to go at it in the Oscars?
Yeah, I think it comes down to the Oscars.
Will Smith has to win, right? He hasn't won in years.
He just won the SAG Award.
Yeah, but he's never won an Oscar.
That's still an award. Andrew Garfield hasn't won one either.
He's a young guy. He still needs to make his bones. What, you Spider-Man? Not even a fucking... You didn't even catch Gwen Stacy Spider-Man. You're trash. You're garbage.
It was a slip of a web hand.
Toby caught both of them. Both of them.
Oh, yeah. The little bootleg Gwen in Spider-Man 3.
Yeah, that was interesting.
Yeah, that was. I did not know that was Gwen because, like, you just don't know.
Yeah, like, because I think those days we were a lot younger, and if you weren't into the comics, like, I wasn't really into the comics back then. So I didn't know Gwen Stacy was a huge part of it. And then to that, like, if there's a Spider-Man movie in another 3 years that involves Gwen Stacy falling, we're going to be like, oh, my God, does he catch this one? So we're going to know, right?
Yeah.
But back then, we had no knowledge of that. Like, Mary Jane has a falling scene, and, you know, he has to catch her. Gwen Stacy, in the second one, she falls out of the building. Mm-hmm. And, you know, unless you, again, like, you read the comics. One. Oh, that is the third one,
Third one, yeah, because he catches Mary Jane in the first one, saves her from a falling
thing
wall.
In the second one.
Yeah, and then Gwen.
Okay, that's the third one. Mm-hmm. So, yeah, that happens. And just, I think that's interesting. Like, that shows you that Sam Raimi really knew what he was doing with that, to have Mary Jane and Gwen Stacy in falling scenes, and that just shows you how good Toby is.
Yeah, what's interesting, too, is that in The Amazing Spider-Man with Andrew Garfield, it flipped a bit because in the second Amazing Spider-Man, they left this in the deleted scenes. The actor's still pissed that she never got to be in it. Her scene got put in the deleted scenes, and that's when he met Mary Jane after Gwen Stacy died. She was moving in next door. So it's really hard to tell, like, what's true and what's not. And then we have Tom Holland's type of Spider-Man, where it's MJ. And it's like, is this true? It's like, what is the right one?
Yeah, I like the storyline that I remember of Spider-Man and Peter Parker and MJ, like the girl next door, you know.
Yeah, the girl. So like the Tobey Maguire one.
Yeah,
that's the only one, and that's still my favorite one. Everyone still gives me shit because like he doesn't really suit Spider-Man.
I haven't seen Tom Holland as a Spider-Man yet. I will tell you right now, Tobey is GOAT.
Yeah, Tobey's the GOAT. The only one that I have accepted of Tom Holland is No Way Home.
Yeah, I already know he's good. Like, it's not, you're not even going to be like, oh, he doesn't do this well. Like, all three of them
have their
do
own.
Pretty well. That because Andrew Garfield, where he's yelling at the guy, like is his dad or whatever.
Yeah.
When he comes back, that shit was intense.
Yeah, and it was a deleted scene too.
Yeah, I know. Why the
I
hell
don't know.
he got robbed?
Yeah, when I watched The Amazing Spider-Man for the first time, which was maybe a year or two ago, I was just like, no, this was during COVID. This was during 2020 when I saw it. It's like, wow, now I know why people hated Andrew Garfield. The script is really bad.
He did really well as like Toby just looked like nerdy Peter Parker. Andrew Garfield
Glasses, yeah.
Andrew Garfield wasn't believable as a nerd. He was a disturbingly good-looking dude.
And when you're
in a high school like that, like,
and when you're little, you don't know he's British because he has like the best American accent he can do.
He does really well, really well. And that's the other thing, Tom Holland's, you can kind of hear it squeak by in little words. I can't think of it specifically, but like anytime I see him in an interview, or not an interview, like a movie scene in like Civil War or any of like the No Way Home's Homecoming, I always hear little bits of like he kind of had to like it's in the vowels, the Oz, A's, E's, O's, and O's. And I'm like, ooh,
I know
a little bit.
I never took a British acting class, so I can't really tell.
Yeah, I can't do it like consistently.
No.
But I'm like I said, I love Toby. I think Andrew Garfield did a good job with a bad movie, and Tom Holland's just he's good.
Yeah,
nothing wrong with him.
Yeah, but also back in the day when you said like Toby like was the nerdy thing. Well, like back in the early 2000s, putting on a pair of glasses back then, it's like nerd.
All the Superman movies. Yeah.
That's just like that's just common society back in the early 2000s. Like put a pair of glasses on, nerd.
Nerd. Yeah.
Nerd.
Yeah, and Tom Holland just seems like more goofy than anything. You know, he's not like nerdy. He's not like, I don't know, like
all that random moment when he comes downstairs and he does the wall run flip.
That was so cool. Yeah, dude. There's Tobey Maguire.
Andrew Garfield, I think, is more like more of the skater boy thing because in those movies, like when he gets bit first time, like it just felt like he was on acid or something, and he's like skateboarding, doing all these tricks. It's like what?
Yeah. And then, that's right. Like Toby's pretty like more nerd styled. Andrew's kind of skater punky.
And then what's Tom, in my opinion?
More like
childish,
but like preppy. He seems. He doesn't seem like a nerd. He doesn't seem like a emo punk outcast, anything like that. Again, another really good looking kid.
The lone wolf, maybe because like his only friend was like Ned until he met MJ
I guess
later.
So. Just a kid who doesn't get along with other people.
Yeah, and then I don't know if but like they maybe tried to make him look nerdy when they were like putting together the Death Star Lego set.
He's just. They're scripting with him. It seems like they just make him really obviously smart.
Yeah, like a brilliant guy.
Yeah, and like he talks smart and everything, but he's more of along the cool line because he actually seems like a cool Peter,
a cool genius. Maybe.
Yeah, like on the lines of Tony Stark style, because that's his mentor.
Well, like and also too with the multi-universe, the which makes sense in No Way Home with the multi-universe now, is that there are so many different versions of Spider-Man. So like. So, like, Toby's in his own world, Andrew's in his own world, Tom's in his own world. Because in Toby's and Andrew's world, there are no Avengers yet. We don't know anything about that.
Yeah.
We don't know the Avengers in Tom's world.
That'd be interesting to see if in the bigger multiverse, do Toby and Andrew come from a world with just Spider-Man as the only, like, known superhero, or are they just one part of it?
I don't know. It's really good. I'm really excited though for my birth. I think it's on my birthday or the day after my birthday. Doctor Strange and the multi-universe. That's like the grand. That's like I think where we get into it finally, or just the grand finale of the multi-universe. I don't know if that's like. I don't know if because like in WandaVision started it. Loki was like the behind the scenes type of the multi-universe, and then No Way Home. We actually get maybe like a little bit more of it where we have all of these random things happening that all look the same. And then Doctor Strange is when we finally like get into the universe, and I'm really excited. Like he opens the door in the trailer to the multi-universe. There's a door.
Wonder what's gonna come out. Ryan Reynolds.
Hey, Mr. Deadpool here. How you
how's it
doing?
going?
How's it going? Oh my god, that would actually be funny. If he jumps out and then Green Lantern Ryan Reynolds like, get the fuck out of here.
He's like, what's going on? No. Oh no, it's Deadpool. She'd be like,
yeah. No green, please. No green. No green. Yeah.
He's so cool.
Mm-hmm.
Definitely my favorite. Probably my favorite superhero.
Yeah. Like if we like stuck with any superhero in the Marvel universe, Doctor Strange, Deadpool, and I would have to go with SpiderMan. But if we did like the Avengers style, then it would be, I got my top 5. It would be Doctor Strange 1, Spider-Man 2, Black Panther 3, Iron Man 4, and what was 5? It was a strange one. Can't really think what was 5. It's a very it's different than usual. I'll think about it though. It'll probably pop in my head when we're talking like
Yeah. Oh, the Batman came out. Did you see the Batman?
No, I have not yet.
No, I gotta make time for that.
Me too. It's apparently pretty good. Everyone keeps saying it. It's certified Rotten Tomato too.
I just really want Robert Pattinson to have a fair shot.
Mm-hmm. Well, they're already talking about having a trilogy like the same thing as Christian Bale, but this time, so we have Riddler and Penguin, I think, in this one, and then the second one is Two-Face, and then the last one is Joker.
I don't know what they're planning for Joaquin Phoenix's Joker because there was a lot of options of leaving it alone, making it a second movie, start making it its own movie, or not its own movie, start making those movies in Robert Pattinson's world, or just leaving it completely alone, I don't know. That was a great movie, and because it's so attractive to want like more of it, I think you should probably just leave it alone.
Yeah. I mean, you got somewhere to start off with Joker 2 because of the riot. Like, how are you going to stop this riot now, or it's going to get more out of hand. Like, there's something like that you could do in 2. But I don't know if that could be, like, a whole movie, though.
Yeah, I don't know. I just really I gotta see that movie.
Yeah, Batman. Yeah, so it's like you have the Batman, the Trial of Batman, and then the Fear of Batman. And then that's what they are thinking of names right now for it.
I don't like it.
The Fear of Batman, though, the cover is pretty awesome because it's like the back of Batman, and he's looking out in the clouds, and in the clouds has the Joker smile.
Maybe it's gonna be modeled after Arkham Knight with like the the Scarecrow and all that.
They are sticking to the Arkham Asylum stuff.
Arkham's so good.
Yeah, because there's codes that are put, I think, as an Easter egg in the movie, and someone went deep into it, and it was like these are the release dates for the comic books and stuff, and it's actually like what numbers and stuff. And he believes that, and he was trying to make a point that the second one would be Two-Face because of just how it's lined up, and it's like they're probably focusing on the Arkham Asylum style. So does that mean that we'll see Joker die from overdosing himself?
I don't know.
I don't know
either. I didn't like Tommy Lee Jones as Two-Face. I really liked, I can't think of his name, but in The Dark Knight, I thought he was really good.
Oh, that guy, the blonde hair guy.
Yeah, but a credit to the Arkham games, and just because it's more off like the animated show and the comics, really. But the guy who played Two-Face in the Arkham, like Arkham Knight specifically, he was really, really good. Yeah. Just like Mark Hamill's like the best Joker.
Yeah, Tommy Lee Jones even admitted he hated being Two-Face.
Yeah, I hear he's just like a mean dude.
Have you seen his face?
Yeah, like you can. He went to Harvard and all that for like English and all that kind of stuff. And you can tell he kind of holds that over everybody. Like, I went to Harvard. You're a simpleton. It's like
I went to Yale.
Yeah.
This Yale person like jumps in and I'm like, fuck you.
I might be wrong for it because I might just be ignorant to his movies. I don't see anything much special about Tommy Lee Jones.
Men in Black. That's it. That's it. That's all I know.
I bet the older generation would hate us for that, but like. I know who Daniel Day-Lewis is. I know who Clint Eastwood is.
I know who Clint Eastwood is. Yeah,
I'd put Clint Eastwood up there as like one of the best. Exactly. I feel like people put Tommy Lee Jones up in that kind of category, and I wouldn't.
I
If
wouldn't
you're
either.
somebody like, who's some of the best actors from America? I'd be like Brando, Daniel Day-Lewis, maybe Clint Eastwood, just for the generational factor, because everyone knows who Clint Eastwood is. You know, when you think cowboy, you think John Wayne, Clint Eastwood.
And then in the 90s, like you had those, you had the three guys who always had to do martial art movies, style. You had Steven Seagal.
Oh, God,
that one guy, I forget what his name is. I
with
can
the
see
accent. Does he have an accent?
He tries. He's only like. I forget what his name is, but I can see him.
Do you know the movie?
No.
Jean-Claude Van Damme?
Probably. Yeah, John Glenn. He has an accent?
He's from Belgium.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that guy, and then like I think Arnold Schwarzenegger was the other one for the 90s, but that was a different way.
Yeah, he's just more action, not
Yeah.
really like martial arts movies. When I think martial arts movies,
Okay, you had the three
if you're
action
thinking
guys.
action, it's probably that's Schwarzenegger, Stallone.
Mm-hmm. Oh, Stallone! I forgot about Stallone.
Yeah.
Yes, no, Stallone. Yeah,
Probably, I don't because Die Hard, as successful as it was, I don't take what's his name that seriously.
Bruce Willis.
Bruce Willis. I don't care how cool Die Hard might seem, like Rambo, over the top, Cobra, Rocky. That's a fucking action hero, man. Stallone's the man. Conan, Terminator, even Kindergarten Cop.
Oh, Kindergarten Cop is awesome.
Schwarzenegger's a fucking
Yeah.
action star. I don't vibe with Bruce Willis. I don't believe him. I don't care how good the Die Hard movies were.
The only 90s, there's two 90s movies I can really think of Bruce Willis at the time, and that is Pulp Fiction and Armageddon. That's the only ones I can think of.
Not
The 90s.
good.
Armageddon was so long though.
Down,
And you had Ben Affleck in it. Like, okay.
He had Liv Tyler, Steven Tyler's daughter.
Yeah. She's also in Lord of the Rings. Oh, Lord of the Rings too.
Oh, God.
my God, yes. Dude, I remember seeing it after so many years, and I'm like,
So long.
but it's good though.
All of them are so long.
It's long, but like you keep going. It's like, this is nice.
I do enjoy the first two, especially the first one. Towers is kind of...
Towers is too. And
It's a
then
great movie still. You know, that's what I always like to... That's how I think of how do you judge greatness. Like, if some of your lesser, weaker stuff is still on most people's highest level, that's how you know you're great.
Yeah, it's like if you still see it everywhere, then you know
I'd
you're
be like,
doing.
wait, watch the Twin Towers. I don't even want you to watch Fellowship. Just watch Twin Towers.
No, watch.
And it's like, it's a fucking great ass movie, right? That's the worst one he has. Now watch Fellowship and then go right to the king.
Fellowship is where Fellowship. There's some badass scenes with Aragon.
Dude, when they first meet him in the book, it's so like the way Tolkien wrote it, it's so mysterious and mystique. But then Viggo Mortensen's just does such a great job. That whole cast does a great job. But he's a talented dude. Aragorn was a great character.
Yeah, I watched my favorite part in the Fellowship is where the battling that it's when that one guy gets shot so many times with the arrows and dies.
Oh, Faramir.
Yeah, and then like he's about to die, and then like Aragorn just comes out like and then just like bang, 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 and then but the villain's like taking over him, and then all of a sudden he's like stab, and then the villain's like walking, and then he pulls down, just slices his dad. I'm like,
fantastic,
yeah.
And that was
Fucking
all him.
badass.
He spent
So badass.
He spent like I think years learning swords mastery for stuff like that.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
Yeah, and then we got the dumb twins that are like, let's attack and save him. It's like, you're so dumb.
Oh, Pippin and Merry.
Yeah, Pippin and Merry. They just get picked up and walk away.
In the book, they're described as simpletons. So they're dumb. They're stupid.
They're dumb. They're
Literally simpletons.
Well, yeah, that's a dumb thing. It's like there's 10 people. Let's fight them. Yeah.
Like if you within the first 30 pages of Tolkien of the Lord of the Rings, the Fellowship of the Rings, instantly you learn so much. Like the Hobbits he describes them as simpletons who like drink. They're just drunken idiots. Literally.
Yeah.
They can't swim. They throw rocks and pebbles 10,000 over 10,000 miles per hour, like kilometers per hour. That's factual. That a hobbit can throw a little rock like a missile. They're better with a rock than Legolas is with his bow and arrow. That's amazing. And then, like, if you look when they're walking through the keep, the snowy mountain or misty mountain, Legolas is walking on top of the snow while everyone else is dying in the snowdrift because elves can walk on water.
Yeah.
That's amazing stuff. That again, like I said, Sam Raimi knows what he was doing when he was doing the MJ and Gwen Stacy falling thing. Peter Jackson obviously knew what he was doing with those tiny little bits. Because in that scene that you were talking about with Aragorn's like killing that guy,
Yeah.
when all that's going on, they still have Merry and Pippin, and there's a scene where they're chucking rocks at orcs, and they are beaming them, and they're bam, bam, and you can see the orcs get knocked down.
Yeah. Oh, I forgot what I was gonna say. Oh yeah, with them being with them being dumb and like drunk. Yeah, there's like the scene with at the bar. It's like, what's that? It's a pint. A pint. I'm getting one. And yeah, with another dumb thing too. It's like lembispray. A piece can fill you up all day. How many did you have? Six. Six.
Mushrooms. What about seconds? 11 afternoon
What about breakfast? We just had breakfast. Well, we had one breakfast.
What's second breakfast?
We had second breakfast. I don't think he knows about second breakfast.
He fucking goes through that. You know, mice, their heart beats faster than the humans because they're tiny, and things have to circulate faster, so blood's going to flow faster in a small area. Because the hobbits are tiny, like the size of this microphone stand, apparently, like 3-ish, 4-ish feet tall. And all they have to do is like burn, and their body circulates so fast, and they just hold like a really high body heat. They just burn food. They're so small. So to them, me walking from the end of your driveway, which is Kevin doesn't have a very long driveway, but if you look at it, it's a big country driveway.
Yeah, like it's a big.
It's not miles or anything. It's a literal football pass away, but that's bigger than most people's driveways. If they walk that distance, they're going to be kind of worn out because that's huge for them. They're tiny. To where us, it's nothing. Yeah. So that's
like
why they eat
steps.
a lot, because everything is challenging for them. So they're just constantly working, a little bit extra than everybody.
You're at least doing 10 steps from the blacktop. Once you hit the gravel, probably that's 10 steps.
Yeah, like again,
or more.
It's a good football throw,
Yeah, very good.
Maybe a little bit more, like probably a Rodgers throw.
A simple Rodgers throw?
A simple Rodgers throw.
Throw.
Let's take that.
Yeah, we'll say simple because a normal Rodgers throw
just a foot-planted Rodgers throw.
Because a normal throw is like, they're probably down there somewhere.
Yeah, fuck
That's every...
As soon as you see him do that little giddy up, you're like, oh, Jesus.
And somehow there's someone there. That's another thing.
That's bullshit.
Yeah. Well, no. What's fucking bullshit was back week 8 when we versed the Cardinals, and like it's 3rd and 14, and like somehow Kyle Murray's just like D Hops is down to somewhere, and he just chucks it while like people has their hands like right here in his face.
Yeah, that was Kyler Murray. Yeah, fuck it. Hopkins down there somewhere. Rodgers. Fuck it. Adams down there somewhere. Stafford's. Fuck it. Coop's down there somewhere.
I fucking hate Coop.
What the hell? You hate Coop, huh? Yeah.
I hate Coop.
Son of a bitch.
Did not deserve. I feel like
Aaron Donald.
Everything was probably rigged. I just wish Joe Burrow had time, because Ramsey got blown again by Jamar Chase, and he was wide open, but he just didn't have enough time. Didn't have enough time, and there's photo proof of where.
Yeah. See, this to me is a great example of when I try to defend wholeheartedly, since I was a young boy, Tom Brady. In the, anybody can make a comeback. Joe Burrow had his chance. The next Tom Brady, apparently. And yeah, he got sacked. What's he supposed to do? Notice the blitz. Pick it up. Release faster like Tom Brady do.
Yeah, it's like if you had Jamar Chase, if Jamar Chase beat Ramsey, just fucking lob it, see what happens.
Yeah, lob it. Or fake someone out, make him cut because, Ramsey thinks he's going to go for it deep. 5 decent yard passes instead of 1 massive yard pass. To me, that just makes sense. And to me, that's the Tom Brady game.
It was also 4th and 1, too. You had 1 yard to get somewhere.
And even like Rodgers, you can see first off, I think Rodgers does very well because he's very well with the pre-snap. He knows blitzes. He knows who to pick up. He knows who to send where. And that's the shit you got to know as a great quarterback. And should his defense not fuck him, we'd probably be having a very different conversation. But like I said,
if our special teams knew,
oh my god, if you,
If it wasn't for the block punt, we would have been.
Poor guy. I'm never usually on his side. I support him a lot because he's talented and whatever. But
if we did not have that block punt, we would have been fine. We would have been fine. It would have been 10-3 the whole game. It would have been another boring game that we had this year. Because before that, when we were Seattle, we won 17-0, but it was 3-0 until the fourth quarter, and we finally got 14 points.
Yeah. I think it's fair to say quarterbacks because arguably Peyton Manning's lost him himself. Peyton Manning has lost the game plenty of times.
Yeah.
And when I think back to it, Rodgers' defense, special teams lately has always blown it. He's maybe lost himself. That I can think of.
The divisional round when we versus 49ers, the defense was clutch. The defense was on. It was our fucking special teams.
Yeah.
A little bit of Rodgers too, but it's just like you guys have dealt negative degree weather. You can't blame that. You have to blame yourself because you deal with this. Yeah,
last year's championship, it's like, I mean, I guess like off the bat, he's having troubles, but no one was beating that defense.
It depends on the only thing that comes down to that game. It was a clean game. It was a fair game. It comes come down to two things. One was the right to take the field goal. Two was that a pass interference on Kevin King.
Yeah.
That's the only two things I have.
To which I argue right there, he's fast and athletic enough. He could have made that. Or if he did have the nit and grit, you could have got that pass off. Right. Right in that pocket. It's tiny, but that's what you do as a elite level quarterback. So, and that, like I'm saying, and I don't care how many times I say it, Tom Brady didn't lose his last game. You can go fuck yourself. Like Aaron Rodgers didn't lose the championship. Joe Burrow lost that game. Because how many times have we seen anybody, even an Aaron Rodgers style comeback of just fuck it, throw it. A Tom Brady style comeback of just gun it, drill it, score.
Tom Brady.
Those two very different ideas of coming back in the end and winning. Joe Burrow could not do either.
Tom Brady, I'm going to agree. Tom Brady did not lose the divisional round. You were down by how much? 24 points.
Yeah,
I feel like if it was 25 points, then you would have won. Then you would have won. Then you would have won. It was a little bit off. But you had a quarterback that did not give up on you. And the defense were doing their best job at recovering those balls. You had a couple mishaps, got the ball back. You had a quarterback that did not give up. Marching down that field for the last possession of your season, march down. 4th and 3-7, who the hell knows?
4th and just one more tackle.
Yeah, something like that. And you give it to your running back, which was like, whoa, what the hell just happened? And he marches for what, like a 20-yard touchdown? You let him do all of that to help you back being tied, just so your defense can fucking say, oh, there goes Coop. There goes Coop.
He took off the line, and I was like, literally, I was like, there he goes.
Yeah. I seriously saw him like, how?
Then, was it not Jameis Winston? No, it was Antoine Winfield Jr., I think it was. Like Skip pointed out. He runs up and he stopped, and I was like, there it is. What are you doing? And as soon as he let it go, I was like,
the gayness of a quarterback in their favorite receiver, I tell you. The gayness right there, man, I tell you.
My God, I was so heartbroken.
And before we go to commercial, our little intermission commercial break, I will say though, it's like it's very different now for me to get mad at games because I've been getting really into lacrosse lately, and that's where we're gonna leave off. We'll be right back. 3, 2, 1.
That was off, but it works.
Delay.
I was just sitting here thinking about food real quick. What's your favorite pizza? Like if I had to say, Kevin, order any pizza ever of all time from anywhere. Order it right now. From where? And what is it?
It's funny how you keep bringing up pizza a lot and like almost you bring up pizza a lot every time.
Pizza's awesome.
Yeah, there's been multiple podcasts where you're like, what's your go-to pizza? What's your go-to pizza? What's your go-to pizza? Here we go again. It depends on the place.
No.
Fuck. Okay, go-to.
That's why I said order any pizza from anywhere.
I have to go with the Hawaiian at Domino's.
The Hawaiian at Domino's.
I'm waiting for it.
I don't find anything wrong with Hawaiian simply because pizza is the shit and pizza can make anything taste good except for fish. Don't get anchovies and sardines on your pizza, please.
Done it before. It's interesting. It's very salty.
Ew. Fish is gross. Anyway, is it Canadian bacon or just simply ham?
It's Canadian bacon.
Good shit.
Mm-hmm.
Nice little sweetness on the pineapple.
So if ham's Canadian bacon, then what do you call bacon?
It's ham, isn't it? We're part of an elite anti-terrorist unit. Task Force Wisconsin.
Strike Force Wisconsin. You can look at me dead in the eye and tell me that 70s Show is not the greatest sitcom of all time.
I bring it back.
Bring it back.
Please. I've been so depressed. Like, I was at a really fun, it was simple. All I need to finally complete my 99% of happiness to go to 100 fully is all the shows and YouTube and whatever I have on Netflix, Hulu to substitute as background noise can go back to that 70s show. I will be literally finally at 100% happiness because I don't have the DVDs or whatever. Could I just order it? Yeah. But they're fucking $50, $60. I don't want to order them.
Really?
I'm pretty sure the last time I checked. But that was right around the time it was about to come off, so maybe the price.
Yeah,
got
then it's
jumped.
probably back down. Gotta check it.
But still, as background noise, if you're cleaning the house, whatever, you're doing some vacuuming, and Fez is sitting there drunk at a party, and just
America,
you know, or you're sitting there bored after a long day of work, and you come home and you're looking at, saying, "Damn, Jackie, I can't control the weather."
Yeah, it's a show that you will not get bored at.
No,
seriously, I don't see how people Friends is great.
What the fuck is Friends?
Because it's okay, what's so great about it? So, I told you life was gonna be this way. That's all they do. It's yeah.
Pivot.
And what else? Yeah, seriously, pivot.
Friends, Joey is so funny.
Friends,
how?
Friends is literally the basic white girl starter pack.
Literally,
Starbucks and Friends.
Okay,
and Ugg boots.
The Friends starter pack. Joey, Jen Aniston's nipples.
4. I'm sorry, what? I was clapping.
That's Friends. That's Friends
Joey,
in a nutshell.
Oh, Joe. Yeah,
Joey and Jen Aniston's nipples.
We can see her nipples?
In almost every episode. That bitch never wore a bra in the 90s. That's all Friends is. Anytime I ask people, okay, what's fucking funny about it? And there's the situations they get in the coffee house. It's no one ever gives me a line, a story, a setting, or dick about why Friends is actually funny.
If we go over comparing that to that 70 show at least has a plot. You can see them. They're in high school. Boom, they're out of high school. They graduated. Yeah. Now they're thinking of what to do with their lives, and they get to what they're doing in life. Kelso went to police force, and then he went to he's
taking care of a baby and shit.
He got a kid. Then he's thinking that the police force is probably not the big thing. I got a good job over at Playboy. Eric.
That's just the kids' lines too.
Yeah.
I used to watch it with my mom, and if you have someone who lived in that older generation, who kind of maybe remembers the 70s and earlier 80s, they pick up things and the styles that they used to wear, the cars, the brands that they used to have, and stuff like that. So everybody can watch it.
Yeah. That 70s show, you see the build up to stuff, and you get high school, they get out. Hyde from, there's something like Hyde never knew his real father, and then all of a sudden, boom, there it is.
Yeah.
What the frick does Friends have? All we see is them at their apartment and at the coffee shop.
Here, this is my dad. I've had 3.
Yeah. Yeah. It's just the random stuff. It's basically just a bunch of toxic relationships. That's all it's showing you.
It is. Mm-hmm. Which I'm pretty sure Friends has a lot of that situation too. But like I'm saying, there's so much more to that 70s show than just the toxic relationships. Situationally, it's funny.
There's more.
Situationally, it's funny. The writing's fucking hilarious. The characters are amazing and relatable, and they're lovable. It's just every episode, like I just want to keep watching the next episode.
Yeah.
Trailer Park Boys is like a background show for me, but like I watch it because the situations they're in is dumb.
Another cool show that I like to watch is Community, and what's cool about that is that each season is a semester. So there's at least a good plot there. There's a cool plot there.
Yeah. Do I have another background? No, right now, I guess because I've watched it so many times, Trailer Park Boys is the only background show. I watch a lot of YouTube, like a lot of reoccurring YouTube things that, like of my favorite videos that I've watched.
My background is basically background noise. Sorry, I gotta stretch. Background things to watch when I'm doing listening or watch when I'm doing things. Anime is just basically that now. If I ever got into another sitcom, but I haven't like seen the sitcom since Community on Netflix. I've seen That 70 Show, How I Met Your Mother, half of a season of Parks and Rec. I mean, half of a series. Then I seen The Office sophomore year of college once. And then The IT Crew, which is a British sitcom. And then Community is like, that's all I can think of. Never went back to any of them. The only time I went back to like a sitcom is That 70 Show. Yeah. I don't know why. I don't get how people say this is my like 10th time watching the whole Friends series. You're gonna watch 10 seasons of I'm breaking up with you. Okay, I'm back. Oh, let's go to the coffee shop. Hey, we're pregnant. I got a new job. That's all that.
Like I said,
that's it.
Joey and nipples.
There's gotta be a point where Joey's food habits has to be enough. It's just I don't know.
To me, like, as I sat and watched there, we sat like, was I in high school still? I think I was like junior or senior, and whoever this friend group I was in, a few of them really liked Friends, so we spent like an hour, 2 hours watching a couple episodes. I fucking hated it. I could not get through any of the writing. I did not think it was funny. Nothing was relatable. No, even like internal laugh of like the thought of, that was funny. Because like, when you're sitting there at home and inside you're probably like dying, but if someone walked in, they'd think you're bored. I didn't even get that.
Yeah.
No, it was just boring. And I don't know. If it's your show, man, it's your show. Like I'm not saying don't watch it. I'm just saying I personally, if I'm sitting here venting about shows, why don't I like Friends? Because I just don't think it's funny.
I don't like it either. Yeah, I don't think it's funny either. Because like, show me a show that could make me watch it multiple times, and that's That 70s Show, in my opinion. Like, let me look at Parks and Rec. Probably not. If it's on TV, I'll put it on for noise, like I did yesterday. It was on IFC, and it was pretty good.
Banquet is serving bacon wrapped shrimp. That's my number 1 favorite food, served around my number 3 favorite food. I'd go to a banquet in honor of those Somali pirates if it meant they had bacon wrapped shrimp. Excuse me.
Yeah, it's like that. The Office is probably good the first time, and that's it. Because like every time I see The Office on, it's like
I can't get into it, but I'll tell you right now, it's funny.
Yeah,
That doesn't make sense. That I think it's funny writing, but I just don't watch it.
Yeah, it's like The Office is good for like a one-time deal, in my opinion. I don't think I would go back to watch it.
Parks and Rec is a good binger.
Yeah,
sit there and just hand in a chip bag and spoon in a fucking bowl of ice cream, watching Parks and Rec. It's been one of those days. You know what I'm saying? What was I gonna say? I would say, most likely, the greatest show I've ever seen in my life is probably The Sopranos. Sopranos, if you want to be mean about it. Because never have I been so addicted to a show that made me cringe, cry, laugh, research like Italian family tendencies, like just the way they interact with each other and like mob culture. Have you ever seen The Sopranos entirely? You have HBO Max?
No. I've seen the Mad TV of Sopranos. You ever seen that?
Man, no. But
with the gabagool.
Where's the guy? And that's a fucking reoccurring
You're
thing.
breaking my balls.
It's so hilarious. Like it's all about food. Yeah. It seems like it's always about food in every episode.
How about some gabagool? We don't have no gabagool.
Literally. Oh, there's one episode he opens up the tray. Where's that medigo? Oh, it's gone. There was half a fucking tray in there. I was hungry. It's so fucking
You're breaking
funny.
my balls.
You're breaking my balls.
And I realized I don't have you look at yourself.
That's fine.
Okay.
Yeah, if you ever just get the chance to either acquire the set, y'all get HBO Max or something, or if you go out of your way to get it, use it to watch The Sopranos. Because, my God, it is so good.
Yeah.
It is so good. But like I'm saying with the food thing, like Tony will walk in and she'll be like, hey, you want some, some Italian dish?
Gabagool.
And she'll give him a massive ass bowl of pasta, a serving dish bowl, not your personal cereal bowl, the big one at Olive Garden that they serve everybody with. He'll just sit there and eat that fucking thing. They'll reheat an entire lasagna from the night before and then go have dinner later on. Oh, wow. It's like, Jesus Christ, it makes me so hungry. Oh, another one that made me hungry. I watched on Netflix the Great American, or just the American barbecue competition. It's all about like literally like ribs, pulled pork, smoked chicken, stuff like that. Smoking competition. Yeah. It made me so fucking hungry. I had to order Stone Jug, barbecue place around here, because I love ribs. I think I just like the taste of barbecue, like barbecue sauce. Mm-hmm. You like barbecue sauce, right?
Sorry,
I think that's how I felt after I had all those ribs, because I love.
Dude, the ribs are great.
I love chicken wings, especially like barbecue, like honey barbecue wings, and ribs. Oh my God!
The problem I have with like ribs is like you'll see ribs and it's like that sounds good, but you don't get it.
They're expensive.
Yeah, that's why it's like my boss now was putting ribs in the little containers to put them out on the shelf, and I'm like, I should get some. Nah.
I'm gonna go get a sandwich.
Just yeah.
Slice of pizza.
Oh yeah. My break. I don't do Hyvee food. I just have like a sandwich and 2 cheese sticks. It's like, there we go.
There we go.
I'm good for the rest of my day.
Dude, wherever you guys keep not the frozen, but your ready-made pizzas right across from like your sushi part, the little front-facing thing.
Yeah.
They used to have the sandwiches right in that thing.
Uh-huh.
And they were so goddamn good. I used to every time I went to Hyvee, I'd grab them. Now I don't know where the hell those things are.
Around the corner.
Oh, where all the like pre-made food is?
Yeah. Around the corner. They're probably right there.
It seems interesting, like if you go and to Hyvee's like pre-made dinner section, if you bring that home, someone would probably be offended, like, oh, you got pre-made dinner, but you don't understand.
But you don't give me it?
I don't think you've ever reheated any of Hyvee's like ribs or their like their Chinese food in their containers. Shit's lit.
Yeah. No, the containers are microwavable. Okay.
Okay.
Yeah, they're microwavable. Okay.
And I'm down with Hyvee pizza. It's thick. It's got good crust to topping ratio. It tastes pretty good, whatever the sauce is. I don't feel like I'm slurping it, because that's my big thing. Like, Bella loves sauce on pizza. I love toppings. And I feel like I can enjoy the sauce on Hyvee's, enjoy the topping, and then the crust is just a good crust that holds it all together. It's decent pizza, but some people don't like it. Now we're back to pizza. No, damn, Kevin, you are right.
Yeah, that's all you bring. That's all you bring back.
That's a sign I'm hungry.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Oh, no. What's actually interesting is I haven't had my stomach grumbled today. That was so weird yesterday when we were at the gym. It's like 10 minutes in, lift. It's like, what? Stop it. What did I have? I had Jack's Pizza that day. God damn it.
Yeah, see, it's always about pizza. It's like a circle. It's a circle.
Are we... Really? I now pronounce you Chuck and Larry. It's a circle.
It's a circle. It's a literal circle.
Freaking Rob Schneider.
Unless you're Detroit pizza.
Like a circle.
No, that's a square.
No, that is called a Toscano. That's Toscano bread.
Well, that's flatter.
Yeah,
Detroit.
That's a square.
Yeah, but Detroit is literally like if you took a Chicago style, which is really thick, and just made it into a square. Toscano, I'm pretty sure, is more flat. I feel like we talk about this too, but what's that pizza place that we always go to at Fox Valley Mall? Sbarro. Michael,
fold that pizza.
what's Michael's last name in the office?
Michael Scott.
Michael Scott's
my favorite New York place.
And he's right. If you have here's the thing. Go to your Sbarro. If it sucks, you're going to have to try it again, but the next time you go, see if different people are working.
Mm-hmm.
Because every time I have Sbarro and it sucks, it's never the people who are working there that when I have it, it's fucking awesome.
Mm-hmm.
When I go back and I'm like, oh, it's those people again. Money.
Money.
It's garlicky. It's hot. They put fucking a shit ton of toppings. The sauce is, the cheese is, and the crust. Oh. That's a pizza. You want to know, like, down, good home-ass, real pizza, though? That no one outside of Indiana, Ohio, Illinois, Iowa, maybe like one other state is going to know. Casey's.
That's some gourmet shit.
What y'all in New York City know about Casey's? Nothing with your Tim Hortons.
Dude, that would be so weird. You're in downtown New York City and you just see Casey's right there. That's like Casey's. As like a restaurant.
If I'm ever in New York City and I'm like, God, I need gas. Casey's next stop. I'll be like,
No, I'm not saying like gas and stuff. No, I'm saying like, because there's the pizza place. Yeah. But what if there's like a Casey's pizza place?
That's good. That's bound to happen.
It's gotta happen.
I feel like at the little so they changed their style. Casey's has looked like that for however fucking like 15 or 20 years, I think, before they had something new. And then the small town Casey's like me and Kevin grew up with, that's what it looked like. Yeah. If you're between the ages of like, if
you're a Gen Z now,
if you're anything like millennial, anything older than that to millennial, you're gonna remember the older Casey's.
Yeah, the nice little
because it wasn't Casey's General Store. It was just the nice fucking Casey's.
Yeah, the nice red like pretend brick roof.
Yes, the white building. It was a white building.
White building with
red roof. There wasn't this no tan, very nice, elegant lit Casey's sign.
I don't know if it was white or if it was like a nice tan brown.
I think it was tan.
Yeah, I think it was a tan brown.
Because Tonica's, I'm pretty sure, is tan or white. I'm pretty sure it was white because every time I drive by Tonica's little one, it was white. Because it's handmade ass pizza. You know how I know that? Go to the back. They're making pizza by hand. Like
they got a pizza oven too.
The pizza oven. You just see it, but when it comes to the other side, it's done. How fucking simple is that?
Simple.
They're like, how about we just time it to temperature, and by the time you get to the other side, it's cooked. Wow. Simple. No flipping, turning, nothing. They're sitting back there. They're rolling out. They're aerating the crust. They're flouring it, putting some buttery sauce on there. Sauce, cheese. Maybe it's not fresh lettuce and pepperoni, but motherfucker, there's good lettuce and pepperoni on there. Taco pizzas.
Delicious.
Breakfast pizzas.
Delicious.
Fucking sausage pizza.
Delicious. Beef. Delicious.
Beef. Cheeseburger.
Ham. Delicious.
Chicken barbecue ranch.
Delicious.
Oh!
Bend me over, man. Bend me over and start it.
Casey's Pizza.
Delicious.
You know where you at.
We know, yeah. Time to make a restaurant.
Casey's
restaurant.
I would invest. Now that we're talking about this, I think Casey's, if there's anybody representing Casey's listening to the MK Ultra podcast,
sponsor us.
At least make like a pickup Casey's pizza spot. Yeah. And I get it. Why don't we have it in the store? I understand. But there's no reason you can't like buy out a tiny little hole in the wall stop and add like a Casey's pizza right there. Just pop into this one real quick so you don't have to go into Tonica if you're from fucking wherever. There's a Casey's everywhere. I understand that. But you're not thinking of the big picture.
But you're not in the mid. Yeah, you're not in the Midwest.
You're not looking for the money.
You're not in the Midwest to understand us right now.
Listen,
you're New Yorkers.
This is where the New Yorkers have it. Money all day.
Well, I don't even know if it's in Detroit. I was about to say you're Detroit people. It's like, don't even know because
that's interesting.
Yeah.
If you're from Michigan, please let us know if there's Casey's.
Let a bitch know.
I'm gonna assume they have Tim Hortons. They're very close to Canada, and that's their thing.
Well, no, when you say like Detroit's more square, it's like okay, well Casey's is around.
Circle.
Get at the circle.
Oh yeah, we're back to the circle thing. Yep, keep going. Yep. That movie, they made a completely offensive movie at every turn. Amazingly funny.
It's a basic Adam Sandler movie to me.
Oh yeah,
Like almost every Adam Sandler thing, except for Uncut Gems.
Kevin James is an underrated comedian. I'm not saying he's underrated as like
He is. He's underrated because I never knew he did stand up. There's a stand up special on Netflix.
not like that. Like Adam Sandler's more than what he is. Spanglish even. It was a simple rom-com. If you paid attention to him, he was very good.
Yeah.
Uncut Gems. There's other. There was another movie he's in. I can't think of it. It's really good. Jim Carrey. They are much more to their craft. They're much more talented than people give them credit for. Kevin James is an underrated comedian, but I'm not going to tell you dude, Kevin James deserves an Oscar.
No, he doesn't.
Jim Carrey for the Truman Show.
Jim Carrey,
that was some shit.
The Truman Show, in a Spotless Mind.
A Spotless Mind.
That was good. I saw it when that was on Netflix. Like, dude, I've always wanted to see it, and I'm like,
son of a bitch.
I would also, and then Adam Sandler, Uncut Gems. I've never seen Adam Sandler like that.
Yeah.
And you don't even give him a fucking Oscar.
Yeah.
You don't not even that movie got anything nominated. It was pretty good.
It was KG, damn it.
I know it was weird. It was weird to have Adam Sandler be like, "Oh, I'm gonna come," or like, "Oh, I got a boner. Oh, I'm so horny." It's like you never really see Adam Sandler like that. You see him as the typical
Just making fun
the
of
typical local dad, not even not like a suburban dad, he wears our clothes style.
Yeah.
Our clothes style.
Basketball shorts.
Basketball,
and
yeah, like the standard local town dad style that lives in a mansion.
Yeah, he looks like some dude who walks around LaSalle.
Yeah.
Literally, in a pair of basketball shorts and fucking Bud Light t-shirt.
Yeah, and I can totally understand too because
he's comfortable.
Yeah, and that was also too he took a big step, so you're not used to it. But if we had maybe one more, out of nowhere, Adam Sandler all serious, then you might get one.
Yeah, very very cool dude. Did you see that little short he had with? He's like, okay, it's been 20 years.
Oh yeah,
since Happy Gilmore, he drives that motherfucker, smokes
and then
it.
You're
a shot shooter.
And then shooter's like, I got it.
Shoot him. Yo, those two are awesome. Yeah.
Hey Batman, what's up?
Adam Sandler's cool.
Ghost McKenzie.
Leave Adam Sandler alone.
Ghost McKenzie. McKenzie.
It's going way back.
But thank you for knowing my
Most people
thing.
know me, Shooter McGavin.
But thank you for knowing my work.
A bag of sun chips.
Babe Ruth, tiny legs.
Oh, that's we should probably shout them out. That's BadMan, BADMAN from College Humor. Look up his entire compilation. I'm pretty sure that's their page name still, right? Just College Humor.
Yeah, College Humor.
Okay. I didn't
somehow
know if it was College Humor Net or something.
Somehow
like that.
still going.
Dude, that was from years ago.
Yeah.
That's when they were on Funny Junk and Newgrounds and shit, and then
the soup and the Troopers.
The Troopers, yeah.
Those are great too.
Fuck me.
My favorite one was the laser sword, or when he accidentally pees on the Darth Lord by accident. I don't know. I'm filled with rage. I'm gonna go sit on this.
Those came out with Epic Rap Battle of History and stuff like that.
Epic Rap Battle was nice Peter.
No, but that was the timeline.
That's the timeline.
That's what that era of YouTube was.
Epic Rap Battle.
Badman's, or not just Badman, College Humor skits. Epic Rap Battle History.
When Smosh was just a duo. Too.
Oh my god! I told Belle that. I was like, ask an 8-year-old what Smosh is.
They won't,
and then slap the shit out.
Yeah, they will say, oh, it's a company on YouTube.
Go ahead, 8-year-old. What's Smosh? You're wrong.
They're gonna mention oh yeah, there's Shane, there's Toby, there's all this stuff no.
Do you remember Movie Maker Poods, 8-year-old? I don't think you remember PewDiePie making Movie Maker videos. Those were shit quality, and we loved them.
Oh yeah, when PewDiePie skyrocketed, that's back in the day. Yeah, seriously,
that was PewDiePie.
No, I remember my high school year where I was yes, Smosh is #1, awesome, and then all of a sudden PewDiePie's PewDiePie. Whoa. 30 million. And now
and then
kept
he turned
going
into a god.
Yeah, and then companies hit.
Yeah.
Tragedy
that is
of
shit.
company.
The fact that a company felt like, and here's the other thing.
Mm-hmm.
When that was going on, the final push for what was her name? T-Series? T-Series.
Her name? T-Series?
No, I said there.
Oh.
The final push for their finally they did it, was they went and they got rid of all like inactive or like
subscribers just to have PewDiePie be number 1, right?
No, for him to drop.
Seriously? I thought it was the other way. Who
the
fuck watches T-Series?
They didn't do that to T-Series.
Who the fuck watches T-Series?
And I was like, so T-Series has proven bot accounts with no activity since they were created months ago. But PewDiePie needs a sub check. Yeah,
and there's like a bunch of companies now because Cocomelon is now up and like
I honestly thought that was just a group of people. I didn't even know it was a company. It's sickening.
It's a child TV show.
Yeah, but here we go.
T-Series has 210 million subscribers now.
Here's like it's the new age. Like people didn't take it seriously when Annoying Origin stuff was on it. This is TV now.
I want you to show this to the camera. When you look up T-Series, who's underneath it? Fucking PewDiePie. This is how they got big. Fucking PewDiePie. PewDiePie. With his little congratulations or like bitch lasagna.
You needed a company to take down one guy. You needed a company that cheated to take down one guy.
Oh wow, okay. PewDiePie. Oh no, that was 1 year ago. Never mind. I was like, oh, PewDiePie's like 4th best or 3rd best. That's not bad. But
he's the highest independent solo creator. Though.
Yeah, solo creator right now. It would be him, and then MrBeast is right behind him.
How the fuck does he have so much money?
Because people watch him. He uses his. When he started being big. He first found out that like, hey, people like me randomly saying this 100,000 times, and so he does it. Oh, people thought that like me watching this 10-hour loop is pretty cool, and that's what he did. Then all of a sudden he's like, I'm getting tired of this. You know, I never seen like this challenge of a last person to leave challenge, and then that's when he started. Like he was like the last person to have this Lambo, hand off the Lambo will win it, and then all of a sudden people are like, whoa. Well, no, it wasn't Lambo. It was the last one to leave this circle, and it went like for like almost 5 days. Like people were camping in their little circles, and it just got big. Like he got 1 million subscribers for doing the counting, and then when he's like, you know, I want to up these weird challenge videos. Like, let's have like a last person to leave challenge, and then all of a sudden people are like, "Whoa!"
I guess I just never knew.
That's kind of
like the only thing I knew of MrBeast is suddenly there was some dude on my YouTube. I'm gonna fill this pool with 10 billion Orbeez.
Yeah, and then he would also do challenges that could hurt him a bit too, because he buried himself alive too. He did as a challenge.
No, again, I didn't see anything like that. Yeah. The only thing I know of MrBeast is he does things like fill pools with 1 million Orbeez, or if you can untie this knot in 30 seconds, you win $2 million.
2,000 probably. He doesn't have 2 million to give.
Don't give a shit. Why the fuck?
And then he had this big challenge where it's like, we have this tournament, and the top 4 people from each 4 videos will have a chance to complete for $1 million. But like when the guy got the $1 million, he like helped him financed it out and like what could work for him and all this stuff.
Fucking
he gave him $1 million.
Out money.
Yeah, he gave him $1 million, but he helped him out with his future though. So that's
cut it
awesome.
out, making Poods look like an asshole. Leave PewDiePie alone.
Yeah. Oh no! He's
make real money like Jake Paul.
Also too, MrBeast also helped PewDiePie stay number 1 too. He's like, we need to kill T-Series, and like everyone's like, yeah.
I remember that when there was like no actual like quality creator who was like, guys, T-Series, let's up their votes. Everyone was like, hey,
fuck T-Series.
So a side note, you could see like PewDiePie's having a little bit of trouble. Why don't you go ahead and give him a click? And I'm just like, every video I watched when that was going on of Furious Pete, of even like when I was like trying to get into Logan Paul and seeing what he was about, didn't work. It lasted for like 2 weeks, and I was like,
that's the only time a community will come together.
Yeah, it was like any of your YouTubers at the end of their video had a, hey guys, just a little side note, PewDiePie. It was about helping PewDiePie beat T-Series. That was fucking brilliant. But yeah, again, leave Jake Paul alone.
Do you have a flip? Jake Paul's the boxer, Logan is the.
No, I was literally just saying leave Jake Paul alone because I like to start problems, and Jake Paul's a horrible person. Very popular guy. He knows what he's doing marketing-wise.
I'm waiting for his first L. Oh, and the camera went out. 3, 2, 1.
So, if you noticed, the camera got a little full.
Yeah, I guess again.
That felt a lot shorter. There's some days we're here and I'm just like, man, we've been here for like an hour and it's only like on 17 and I'm like, fuck.
I'm like, I need to get like those opera glasses where like okay, we're at 27.
Kevin's gonna get air traffic cones and like anytime it says like 28, he's gonna be like,
when you're talking, go to commercial.
I thought he was gonna be like, go DJ, that's my DJ, go DJ. That's my DJ. That'd be me with those traffic cones. Except I'd have like Asking Alexandria, and I'd be like, oh
no, that reminds me of like white chicks there. Just yeah, he's got the laser thing.
EDM Fridays, man.
That's still a thing. Wow.
I mean, there's times when I go out on Friday real quick and people are blasting EDM. Go out, be like, oh, what's going on in here? And I'm like,
I see.
It's a little loud in here.
Yeah.
Okay. What are we talking about? EDM.
You just talked about it.
I felt like you were going to say something. I was like,
I have nothing to say.
Do you like EDM?
Yeah, it's interesting. I use
Is EDM like a blanketed term, or is EDM one type of music and then techno's another? Or is techno inside of EDM?
EDM is one thing, techno is one thing, dubstep is one thing, dance is one thing, electronic is one thing. They're all different genres.
Oh man, now I have to go home and do research.
Indie is something.
I know what I'm going to do today, Ferb. Go listen to electronic.
I don't know what I got to do today. I did something yesterday, and then I got
Kevin's
nothing to do.
gonna eat some pizza.
I had pizza yesterday. I don't know.
I had pizza for lunch. Whose fault is that? See? Like that. That 70s show. Could you think of a Friends quote like that? No.
I love that. Welcome to Fat. Sorry, it's like welcome to Fat's Burger. I'll have a Fatso burger special with extra special sauce. Would you like a large drink for a couple of cents? Sure. And the apple pie.
I'll take it. I'm sorry we're closed.
But why'd you take my order? Please leave.
Drive away.
But I'm hungry.
Go get a pizza.
I had pizza for lunch. Who's wrong with that? Go to hell, Fatso. Serious.
Bob just got in a fight with a ceramic clown. Believe it or not, it's not the first time. All day.
God, I can see.
No, I'm just gonna sit here and tear into Friends. Now, do your Friends quote about pizza.
I don't think they have a pizza code.
They probably do, and I guarantee it's not funny.
Okay.
So there you go, everybody. I'm gonna go home and research electronica music.
I'm gonna be here doing a couple more pages of my screenplays. We're almost there.
Stay tuned. Stay tuned for this back shot of me over here in this camera, like being like, so Kevin.
No, it's gonna be right here. You're gonna be on camera.
Shit.
You're gonna be on camera.
Camera's gonna be this way.
Yeah,
they're like, so Kevin.
It's gonna be somewhere like right here. I gotta find a way.
No, Kevin is gonna be facing that way, and I'm literally gonna be like this. So Kevin, why are you facing that way? Shut the fuck up, Kevin. Boxers or briefs? This is about to not anymore.
No, I gotta find a way to hide these posters. I don't got that.
He literally has like 2 minutes worth of film ready for me, and he does not in store for the 20 minutes of torture I'm going to put him through.
Great.
I'll be like, so Kevin,
can you at least have your lines?
How long did it take you to write this? Be like, hey, we're filming. Be like, I know. No, I'm going to memorize the lines, but when I'm finally done rattling off everything that's in my brain, perfect, got it.
Would you like a copy of
25 minutes later.
Would you
nah.
Okay.
How many lines have you prepared for? And I will tell you if I need to look at that script. Oh, shit. He's got to look. That means it's like 30.
Great. Another 2 hour. Hey.
Nope.
I needed it. You're your co-host.
So we're looking at, ladies and germs, 24 pages in a writing style of a lot of blocking. This looks good.
It's a story told in our pod. It's a story told as in a podcast style. So like basically, I'm setting up for a podcast. I flick the switch, all of a sudden you appear, and we just start talking, and then like it will cut to like to my life, and then somehow it will transition back into the podcast a couple times.
Again,
so you got some lines.
Again, Kevin doesn't see when he flicks the light. It's me and like behind him, like Batman and the Joker, Dark Knight. Just, oh! I'll start with the head. The victim gets all fuzzy.
Yeah.
Can't feel the next. You see?
You see?
Shout out to all. Okay, that's about enough.
Yeah,
Right
all
I'm just
right.
having fun over here.
Yeah, I don't want another 2-hour upload thing
Yeah,
again.
that's fine. Oh yeah, Kevin has to upload. Funny story about that. No, I'm just kidding. Thank y'all for listening. We had another great episode here. Let's just getting together, chat, and that's what it's all about.
Yeah.
See, it's nothing special. Kevin and I had the idea of we talk for hours on end anyway. And damn it, never done a podcast before. Let's see what it's like to just talk and hit record. And if you enjoy it, you enjoy it. If not, too bad.
Subscribe.
Subscribe. And for those of you who do enjoy it, you can catch us on
Podbean and Spotify at MK Ultra, and also our YouTube channel, which you're probably watching right now.
Other than that, have some pizza.
That's Marco, and I'm Kevin.